Well, hello there, crafty friends. Happy Tuesday. It is Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Here in Indiana, it is hotter than Hades out there. Yes, seriously, it is crazy, crazy hot here. Heat advisories. It stinks going outside. It doesn't literally stink, but oh my gosh, you can't breathe when you go outside. So if you are in the Midwest and you're in the middle of a heat wave as well, I hope you've been able to take some time to get a little crafty the past couple days, because it's not worth it going outside. It is so hot. As many of you know, it's been kind of a crazy few days around here. We got a death in my family, and so that kind of threw a loop for last week, Thursday, Friday, shipping orders, getting things like that. I'm getting things out the door. Miss Linda has been gone. Linda has returned. Whoop, whoop. Linda has returned. And because Linda is back, we have tables full of product. And so lots of good stuff here. So today I have two, and I apologize. Oh my gosh, two amazing stamp and die companies. Usually I do not put them on the tables together because it hurts all our pocketbooks. Let's see. Paula says, Cool Front just went through about 15 minutes ago, 105 to 75. Oh, I bet that 75 feels like fall almost. Everybody keeps saying, I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for fall as soon as they walk in the door here today. So it's been really hot around here for sure. But I have Lawn Fawn for you guys and Pink and Main. So Stacy, my friend Stacy, came in last week and she helped me get Lawn Fawn all checked in. So that is ready to go. And then Linda worked yesterday, and she worked late to get Pink and Main in for you guys. So cannot wait to show you both of these. Both of these are great Halloween and fall lines. And then friends, Stacy, since she was, checking stuff out, she snagged some stuff, made me some amazing samples, and has been sending me pictures, wait for it, of samples for a class I have convinced her to teach. So I'm super excited about that. So we'll be getting some teasers out pretty soon. Shannon has got 80 out in Southern California. Oh, that is nice. Oh, Paula's got her windows open. Yeah, no windows open right here now. Oh, Dawn's surgery is done. Girl, I was praying for you yesterday. I was checking my messages. I always go through Facebook messages and just make sure I've got things taken care of. And I saw yours, so I said a little prayer. And I was like, oh, I'm going to message her. I'm like, do not message her. Do not be the crazy lady from the scrapbook store who messaged her on her day that she had her surgery, but I did think about you yesterday. So just so you know. Oh, and Tanya, yes, Tanya is out of school. She's a teacher and started the school year already canceled because of a water main break. I saw that on your Facebook page today. So crazy stuff going on for sure around here. But not crazy whenever you see these amazing stamps and dies in. So I'm going to flip around because, again, we have huge tables ready to go today. All right, so I'm going to start with Pink and Main. And I already have Libby's samples. Oh, friends. Oh, my gosh. These are so stinking cute. Now, remember, keep in mind, when Libby does her samples for us, she colors it once, and because she makes lots of samples, and then she photocopies them, but she's still die cutting them. So this is true coloring, and she normally colors like with Olos and things like that. So she's got coloring on these, but then she just photocopies them. So whenever you see that shine, that's why you've got shine on those. So our first set that we're looking at today is this one right here. It is a brand new one from Pink and Main called Fall Postage Stamps. Look how cute they are. So fun. Now, this set also has matching dies to work with it as well. So postage stamp dies, postage stamp stamps. Can't say that 10 times fast. And now this really cool little background. I'm going to jump over here. This is going to go with another set that we're going to look at in just a minute. But this particular stamp and die set, they gave you a little more bang for your buck on this one. So you're also getting this really cool shape die with it too as a bonus. This one is Seasons of Gratitude die. So that is where we got this really cool little background piece for that card. So beautiful card sample, then just some fun little baker's twine. She usually uses, she usually uses paper from the release as well. So this is going to be paper from the Fall Ginghams pattern paper. So you can see all the great colors in there. There's one of those. I'm going to flip it over so you can see the actual print size is a little bigger than what you're seeing on the front. So there's that. So that is card sample number 1. Oh, wait till you see this one. Oh, look at these adorable scarecrows. Are they not so cute? Oh my gosh. I mean, I love scarecrows, and you know, Lawn Fawn last year, they came out with the girl scarecrow to go with the guy scarecrow. Love those as well. But look how stinky cute these guys are. Oh my goodness. So this set here is called Field of Dreams. So you've got 1, 2, 3 different scarecrows. Now, I am going to tonight be on the lookout. I'm going to share some inspiration cards from Pink and Main's design team. Libby does a great job of posting those for us in our retailers group. So I'm going to post those as well tonight. And there's some really, really adorable cards using these. Now, Libby's cards are amazing. Keep in mind, Libby reproduces this card, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 times. So she does have to, do something that is really easy to replicate. And so whenever I show you some of the design team cards, prepare to have your socks just knocked completely off because they are crazy, crazy good. But this one here is using the Field of Dreams stamp. It does have a die set. And then I'm going to walk on down here because I want to show you what else she used on here. This is not a new one. This one is one that might be in your stash, but that is how she created this really fun little inside layer. That is from Concave Rectangles. So that's a fun one, but again, not a new one. Might be in your stash. Make sure you check that. And then this embossing folder is right here. Is this not a good embossing folder? Just good, texture. Is not crazy in the background, so it's not taking away from your image or anything like that. And this one is called Burlap Embossing Folder. There's our 6x6, so it's a little bit of an oversized one. That way, if you're doing, of course, if you're doing a 5x7 card, it's going to do a panel. It's not going to do the whole 7 inches, but it will do a nice layer on that as well. So even if you're normally doing A7 cards, these will perfectly match for you as well. There you go. Vanessa, sometimes you have to hit that phone twice. The button's broken on it. And I tried to get a new phone the other day and it didn't work. Got a new phone the other day. Well, honestly, it was one we brought from home. That was BJ's old one. And it started screening phone calls. Like people had to say their name and stuff before we could even answer it. It was crazy. Next one, don't have a sample for this one. I don't think it needs a sample. It is that stinking cute. It's called Little Monsters. You can hit the silver button and turn it off, the answering machine. So this one's called Little Monsters. Look how cute they are. Look at this one right here. I didn't even notice. Look at the little people or little bugs beside them. Oh my gosh, these are so adorable. So this one is called Little Monsters. Little Monsters also has a die that matches it. So fun. I'm going to jump back up to our top row here. Next, we're going to be checking out our August Mouse of the Month. Look, this month you get 2 mice once again. And again, thank you, Pink and Main, because this is your August as we go in the fall. Of course, we're looking at fall and we're looking at Halloween. Not everyone always does Halloween, though. I realize this, and so did Pink and Main. Now, if you do both, woohoo, bonus for you guys. But you've got 2 cute, adorable little mice on the August Mouse of the Month stamp. And it says a spooky hello. and fall, and you are my favorites. Look how adorable. Now, and there is a die that matches. Oh, Shelly, yes, Pink and Mane does have some of the cutest stamps. I would say that Lawn Fawn has been our bestseller until the past year. Pink and Mane outsells them. I don't know why I'm whispering, just in case anyone from Lawn Fawn is on here, but of course they're going to hear me whispering. But yes, Pink and Mane way outsells Lawn Fawn now for me, which is crazy awesome though. But so for this month, Libby chose to use the Halloweeny one. So cute. And so check her out. She's got a fun little black heart on here that she added some little epoxy, like your glossy accents, your diamond glaze to. She also put a little bit of glossy accents, diamond glaze. I'm trying to think what other companies call just a little lacquer pins. Put some on the little cauldron there. How cute is that? Love it. And then love the touch of just a little bit of vellum in the background. And remember, I was telling you guys how I like to use my tiny attacher from Tim Holtz a lot of times to attach my acetate and my vellum, but then I turn it into a little accent for the card, which is exactly what she did here. It adds a decorative touch. And this little tag that she used is right here. This is called Fancy Tags die. So you can see with Fancy Tags, you get a tag. You get a great little scallop tag, or you can do it as a backer. Oh, there's the heart. There's where that heart came from, right there. Then there's a little circle, so you can put that into the tag if you want. There's a fun little banner, and you've got a fun little tag topper in here as well. So that is our mouse of the month. Stacy wants the mouse of the month and the die. You've got it. Jean wants one as well. You've got it. Carmen wants the tags. Thank you, friends. We'll get those pulled for you. I'm going to pull a couple of those right away to start us off. And then if you are signed up for our mouse of the month because you want one every single month, I will get yours pulled too. Next one, so this one here is going to use a couple different things once again and some new things as well. So we've got, first of all, let's do the stamp. This stamp is called Pumpkin Spice Cuties. So from the stamp set, it's that adorable little raccoon, but look, there's a bunny in there. There's a little fox, a little owl, a little squirrel. Look at the little mushrooms. There's hats that you can add to them. Happy pumpkin spice season. Thoughts of you warm my heart. The little mushrooms. Yes, that raccoon is so stinking cute. Oh, doggone it, Libby. I am in on Lawn Fawn and don't have room for the Pink and Mane, but she's, I know, Stacy, I'm telling you, what a lot of people really find that they like about Pink and Mane compared to Lawn Fawn is the images are a little bit bigger. So it does make them sometimes a little easier for people to experiment with their coloring. So I think that's why a lot of people do really like Pink and Mane, is because the images are so cute, but they're a little bit bigger. So it fills the card a little quicker as well too. But again, this one here, Pumpkin Spice Cuties. What else do we have going on Pumpkin Spice Cuties? Well, she used the circles on this one. This is just layered circles die. Look at all those layers that you get for 23 bucks. That's a lot of die for 23 bucks. So that's what she used there. And then, oh, here we go. Look how cool these are. I don't think these are new, but I don't think we've had them before. These are called Fun Scallop Border Dies. And that is what she used. Just cut it twice, top and bottom. How fun is that? So you've got all these different sizes down to like little mini scallops. You've got these nice big pillowy ones. You've got two different sizes in here. So this is a really fun die set. 18 bucks on that one. So that's a fun one. Oh, Stacy just went down when Stacy comes in, she won't even look at Pink and Main. She's like, I don't need Pink and Main. I don't need to start. I have a lawn fawn addiction. Well, here she is. We are on stamp set number 5, and she's already 2 stamps in. Way to go, Stacy. I'm proud of you. And Libby is too. Next up, the pumpkins. Pumpkins came from that set, so we're good on the pumpkins. And then jumping down here so we can check out all the things as we're going through the sample cards. This little guy here in the background, she has got foiling done. This is done with the transfer foil, sorry, not transfer foil, the thermal. Okay, this is done toner. There's the T word I'm looking for. Your toner-based foil. For this background, she used this brand new little set that's called Lots of Leaves. I'm going to flip it over so you can see lots of leaves here. That's what she's got here. Lots of leaves. You're going to get 4 different kinds of panels in here with the positive and the negative in 2 different sizes. So you can see there's a kind of a smaller version and a larger version. I think she's used a smaller version here because there is a size difference between the 2 of those. And then for the foiling itself, she used this neutral watercolor. So watercolor neutral cheer foil. That's what she used on that one. Absolutely stunning. So there's some of those. That's what she used on that one. Pat wants a scallop border. I know, they are so good, Pat. I mean, I think these are even going to be good on your scrapbook pages. You know, it's really hard to find a lot of border punches anymore. And friends, punches are expensive now. I don't carry a lot of punches because they've gotten so expensive. So here I'm basically selling you 4 border punches because you can just line them up side by side on your 12 by 12 page. 4 border punches for $18. Border punches anymore are like $24, $25 a piece. So this is a great value. So Pat, I think you will definitely get your use out of that one. All right, so moving on down. So that one again was Pumpkin Spice Cuties. Next one, oh, look, she's even got a little wobbler on there. I didn't even bring the wobblers over. I need to do that. Little wobbler there. This set is called Autumn Bear. Look at this one. This would be a really good like back to school card. I know a lot of my friends that still have kids in school are talking about, once the kids go back into school, how they just come home and they crash. They are worn out. So Autumn Bear, look at him prancing and running. Oh, they're so cute. You've got bears with things in their hands. Look at that, like doing a little dance with that one too. That is actually the one that Libby used on her card. Happy Dance for Fall. She's got the little log there. Super, super cute. And again, let's check out what all she used. So this one here, the die set is called, where's it at? Notched Corners die. I'm not for sure if we have that over on the shelf or not, but this one is Notched Corners die. The embossing folder is right here. That one is called, oops, check it out. What is it called? Roundabout. There we go. Roundabout embossing folder. Then for the foiling, so this piece here is out of a pack of printed paper. This piece over here has been foiled. The foil she used is Satin Aqua Cheer Foil. There's that one. And then the panel itself came out of bold plaids. So you've got 4 different plaids in there. So bold plaids. Roundabout embossing folder, you've got it, Miss Kim. And so I think we covered everything on there. Autumn Bear dies. Bold plaid foilables, yep. Satin Aqua, yep. Fun wobblers, yep. Notched corner dies, yep. Roundabout, yes. Oh, and the Hello Fall. Hello Fall is a previously released one. So that's an older paper set. I'm coming over here to see if we still have that one in. I don't know if we do. I don't think that we do. I don't think we have the Hello Fall anymore, but we can definitely get that one back in. And then the little fun wobblers right there. I'm going to bring that over. That's what she used to pop that little bear up to give him that fun little spring as well too. Kim wants the roundabout. Pulling that for you, Miss Kim. All right. Next up, ooh, this one's a really good one. So this one is beautiful. This one is called Seasons of Gratitude. Seasons of Gratitude is the one that has that die that you get the bonus in. So really pretty. And what these are going to do, so now you can use this a couple different ways. Stamp this, then you can come back, put these in another color and stamp right on top of that. Okay, so that's going to fill them all in for you, easy peasy. So that's a really fun technique to do. But you can also use these on their own. So you can create, just solid images as well. So you can use this kind of two different ways. And you've got all these fun little silhouettes as well too. So two different ways that you can use these. Again, you've got the dies here as well. And then your sentiments in here, grateful for you, a season of gratitude, happy Thanksgiving, and autumn blessings. So that's really fun. Now, I want to also show you this here. This is a foiling option. Now, I did not ask Libby, but I am betting that once you foil it, you could come back, ink this little guy up, and stamp him in there and fill it in after you foil. This little foil set is called Seasons of Gratitude Foil Panels. So you can see those there. I'm going to flip it over. And then there's a sample. Libby did this one in two different colors, so she ran it through twice. You can do that. She ran it through once with the new gold, and a second time with this brand new pumpkin-y color. Let me show you those two new colors. So the top one is done with Waterfall Gold Cheerfoil. The sentiment through here is done with Satin Ginger. Both of those are new. Satin Ginger. So pretty. And then again, the top one, Waterfall Gold. And then she just kind of went through, added some little rhinestones here and there. Now, let's talk rhinestones when you're foiling. You know, sometimes when you foil, it just happens. Sometimes, for whatever reason, even though you've made sure there's no dust or anything like that, you get a little spot that, oops, you see the black. Your foil doesn't take 100% of the places. Okay, that is a great opportunity to add a little embellishment. Don't pitch it. Don't get mad. Just, put a little something on top of it. And then if you add one, there's always that rule of 3. So add a couple more sporadically, and then it looks intentional. Don't just let it hang there with one little guy. Okay, rules of 3s. The pumpkin is a really pretty foil. Yes, it is. This card is beautiful. And the foil panel does all of the work. Super, super fun. Let's see here. Sarah plaid foilables. You've got it. Oh, Sarah must have asked a question. Show on the reveal. All right. So you can run through a laminator or a ink machine and a carrier sheet, and the foil just kind of sticks. Yes. So, and then Sarah, to go back and answer, we actually have a YouTube channel. All of our videos after here, they end up on our YouTube channel. Libby actually took over our Facebook page one day, and she did a quick little demo on foiling. So if you go to YouTube, you search for the Doodlebug, and then once you get on our channel, like search for Libby, Pink and Main, foiling, things like that. And I've done a foiling demo on there as well too. So those videos should pop up. So we do have technique videos on our YouTube channel that walk you step by step through how to foil. All right, next up, this little guy is he's just super fun. Great little miniatures. I'm kind of walking to the section here. This goes with the house die. Oh, yep, here it is. Like, I'm pretty sure we have one in. So this is Home Sweet Home. Home Sweet Home was one of the dies they came out with this summer with the intent that they would add on to this. So they have a great little sentiment set that you can get with this. Great for, you know, when people get a new home or they're moving or you moved. But during the seasons, they have been adding fun little things on for you to decorate your home. So now we have our add-on for fall and Halloween, and this is called Autumn Home Add-on. I'm bringing it over here because I think it will also be really, really cute. I know a lot of you guys have the waffle flower, the postage collage. So I think these are going to be the perfect size to add in for some of your postage collage stencils as well. See, like these little guys here. That way you could do fun little scenes in here, add these little die cuts. I think these are going to be perfect for those. So just another option for you guys to, you know, get more life out of some products you've already bought, some things you already have. Someone is snagging the Autumn Home Add-on. I need to catch up with you guys. Missed the beginning. Debbie, Autumn Home Add-on. You've got it. Debbie, we're not real far. I am apparently very winded today because we're this far. So you haven't missed much. Next up, so maybe I need to move it along. Next up, we've got lots of leaves. So great little leaf die. Oh, this is a special order for somebody. They got the March mug. They needed the die, so we got that in. This is restock. Now, these are really cool. What you do with this die, this is called layered scallops. You run this die here through twice. Two different colors, okay? And whenever you layer them together, then you just rotate, okay? So like, you know, this is pink, and in my purple, I will flip the other way. And whenever you do that, you end up with two different colors of scallops. It is so, so cool. And then it also comes with this nice big high. So this is called layered scallops. We already did this one. Fun scallop borders. This little guy here is just a restock. Oblong stitched octagons. That's a mouthful. Oblong stitched octagon die. We showed this one already. That is the layered circles die. Oh, add to Lawn Fawn House or the Cuckoo Clock from Spellbinders. Yes, that would be, I mean, there's so many ways you can use those. I think Stacy's talking about these little guys here. There's so many ways that you can add those to things. All right, we already did this one. We showed that one. Concave rectangles. We showed this one already. Fancy tags. This little guy here is called sentiment strip dies. Libby used those on, I didn't point that out. She used those on a couple of the different cards. A lot of their sentiments are sized to fit into these. That way you can stamp and then die cut, or die cut and then stamp on the inside. Either way. But again, this is called sentiment strip dies. So we got that one. This one came in as a special order, but we can definitely order another one in for you. This is called floral shells. Absolutely beautiful. I don't think we've had this one in before. Let's celebrate. Have an amazing day. Hello, friend. I treasure you. You are a unique treasure. That's going to be a really pretty one to color. There are dies that match. Oh, check out our gems of the month. New color this month. It's called the oranges. Very pretty. You need a Doodlebug wish list. Well, we do have that feature on our website. We do. We could do that for you. Next, we did this one already. That was the turnabout. Autumn add-on. You've got it, my friend. Burlap embossing folder. We showed that one already. This is a fun one. This is called Spooky Time Pattern Papers. And I believe, yep, on that Halloween card that I showed you, I forgot to tell you, that is the pack that Libby used. She used the Spooky Time papers. I'm going to flip through these real quick. Look how cute. Oh, let me go back to that one. We got eyeballs. We've got little witches' legs sticking out of cauldrons. These are just sweet. Now, this is a 6x8 pad. You've got all these great little prints in there. Turnabout for Miss Carmen. You've got it, my friend. Thank you. And then those fall gingham patterns. We saw some of those on our samples. Got that. Okay. Next up, we did that one. Oh, we kind of out of order. Ooh, this one here. This one, friends, this is one of the things that Stacy snagged. And she sent me pictures of. Oh, so beautiful. Little teaser. She was using metallic inks with this, and it came out absolutely stunning. I think I loved it more on black than I did on white because of the contrast. I think it'd be really cool. Ooh, this one would be really, really pretty. Pull out your brand new Distress Oxides because you just got all the minis, and do this on craft paper. Because remember, your oxides that has 2 different inks in it. So your oxides are opaque. So you can do so many really cool blending techniques with those on different color paper. So I would pull out my craft paper, I would pull out my oxides, and I would have fun with that. And it's going to look absolutely stunning on that craft paper. This one is called Fall Greetings Stencil. So it creates a great little card panel here. Here's like real size there. So there's your card panel. Fall stencil, you've got it. Are the 6x8 pads one-sided or 2? Oh, I believe they're just one-sided. Yes, theirs are one-sided, Tanya. One-sided. Storage binder inserts, just a restock on those. We carried the storage binders, but we were out of inserts. Wobblers, showed you those. All right, next up. So Pink and Main last month came out with some planners. Some of us are planners. Some of us like to pretend we plan. Some of us forget we have a doctor's appointment and we have to reschedule it. That would be this person today. I had to do that this morning. I didn't miss my mammogram, but I got up and I was just poking around the house, and because Terry opens for me on Tuesdays. So Tuesdays is usually I come into town and I go to the bank, I get change, I take trash, I take cardboard. I do all those really fun, store owner things, the luxurious life of a store owner. So I was just kind of piddle-paddling around the house. All of a sudden my phone goes off and it says, your mammogram starts in a half an hour. I am 35 minutes from the hospital, mind you. So, maybe I need a planner. All right, so I got in one of their planners. Now, what I'm going to show you, though, I am very excited about, whether you have a binder at home you can use, or you want to pick up a planner, or if you want to do actual planning with this one, because they do have a whole calendar planning line as well, okay? So this one here is teal. Absolutely beautiful. You can see it's got a great scalloped edge. As I open it up here, you've got all kinds of places where you can put, if you want to put a credit card in there, a label, ID, inspirational quote. You've got little pockets down here, 2 different little pockets. It's really pretty. You got bigger pockets here. Love the shape of these pockets here. And then you've got the 6-ring binding. All right, so there are their planners. Their planners are $49. Now, here's what I am excited about. I'm going to open these up. Oh, and we've got little planner pockets. Okay, so there are little pockets that you can put into your planner. I know a lot of people just like to use a planner like a traveler's. Like, I take this on vacation. That is my traveler's notebook. It's where I'm going to journal. I'm going to document. But I want to show you these guys here. So this is A2 or A7 sketch journal pages. So again, whether you use their binder or you use a binder that you have, okay, look how cool these are. So sometimes you get inspiration, or you see something, you see a sketch, you see somebody's post somewhere, and you want to recreate that card, or you want to remember that card. You can sketch it out. You've got different places for ink colors down here, and then you can also put in here what stamp set they used or what stamp sets you want to use. So fun. So I love this little plain, and on the back you've got little grid paper so you can take notes. Now, if you were like super organized and with it, you could take your little like your little selfie printer. Maybe you've got an image of that card, and then that way you could even put the little image of the card in here. And what a great resource to take with you to a crop or an event, especially if Wi-Fi isn't great. You don't have to worry about the Wi-Fi. And sometimes, my Pinterest boards, I could spend the rest of my days making the things that I have pinned to eat or craft on Pinterest, and I would live to be like 522, because it's hard for me to find things because I've got stuff everywhere. So you've got all these great little card planning pages in here. So I'm very excited about these little planning pages. So that's the A2, A7 sketch journal pages. Then, I'm very excited about this one too. Pop this one open for you. Let me show you these. These guys here, it's called card making journal pages. Okay, so you've got monthly card planner, so like a perpetual calendar. Who gets a card in January? Who gets a card in April? Who gets cards in August? Okay. Creative ideas, just jotting some stuff down. Card goals, techniques to try. Here we go. Color combinations to try. So if you're seeing color combinations that you love, you can punch out a little cardstock sample. You could stamp your ink directly on here. You could do your print and then inks to try with it. How fun is this? So color combinations to try. Supply wish list. Stacy just said she needed a wish list. Supply wish list is in here too. Now they also have a little place, of course, to keep track of your pink and Maine cardstock colors. But don't worry, they just did an in general one too. So cardstock inventory, manufacturer, and color. And ink. So excited about the ink in here too. So ink swatch inventory is in here. And they even did foil swatch inventory. So you could do little foil swatches in here too. How fun is this? I know so often, so many people are like, oh, I'm buying the same thing twice, or I already had that. So this is a great way to organize some of that stuff. You could also do like your Olo marker or your Copic markers. A lot of times whenever you get a download, you can, that you're going to print out at home, you can change the paper size of that as well. So you could print it out smaller than what it's intended to. So then, not sure all my cardstock would fit in a binder. Well, maybe not. I don't know. So it's nice that you could even do your marker samples. So keep like a little crafty binder. I really like that idea. Do a little crafty binder of those things. You could, you could even do like a little stickles chart of your colors of stickles, whatever warms your heart, whatever you like to use. That way you could keep a little flip chart in there of what colors you have. And what that is nice for is as you're flipping through for something else, you're going to see your stickles and be like, oh, You know what? I'm working on this card. These green stickles would be beautiful on it. I'm going to grab my green stickles. So it may help you to use up some of the product you already have too, because you're going to see it somewhere different than just in a drawer on your shelf. So there's that. All right, moving right along. Now, as we were looking at fall, and we've got a lot of these beautiful silhouette stamps that we got in, and then we've also got the really fun stencils because you can do different techniques. I did bring in 3 of their embossing powders, okay, that I thought would be perfect for fall. I brought in Caramel Latte, and they're glittery, Shiny Penny, and Martini Olive. If we keep all of our products organized and keep track of our homeowners, we'll be maybe, but if you would ever have to do a claim on your homeowners, it will make it a whole lot easier. I have had customers that I have had to go back and I took the time to pull receipts for them for homeowners claims. Oh, so much of my time to do that, but I have done that. Flocks, we've got more of cotton candy flock back in, and also Grandpa's slippers back in. All 3 new embossing patterns. You got it, Debbie. Thank you, ma'am. Now, this is flock with glitter. So we've got sparkling teddy bear. Again, thought this would be really pretty for fall. And then just restocking our sparkling fuzzy mittens. That is a really bright pink. And then 3 new glitters. We have not had them in before. I also need a red. Do you have one there? So we'll pull the martini for you. I will look and see if we have a red embossing powder for sure, Robin. Do you want just like a plain red, or are you wanting a glitter red? Let me know and I will take care of that. And then super fine glitter. So these are just glitters in fall colors, because again, I thought these would be really pretty with these leaves that we've got going on, adding some detail to the stencils that we've got. Do they have the sand? So I do have sand embossing powder coming in from Spellbinders that I will show later on this week. So we do have a sand embossing powder coming in, Miss Stacy. And then glitters, we got in foliage. So these are just glitter, not embossing powder. Pumpkin spice. And espresso. How pretty are those? Got those in. Oh, these, we're working on busting apart something the other day for 49 and Market. So these are going out on the shelf. This is from Evergreen Season, last year's Christmas line. It's not a new one. Washi tape sheets. Evergreen Season laser cut embellishments, or laser cut elements, I mean. Essentials rub-ons. The exclusive chipboard set that was only for air. And then Evergreen Season 12 by 12 collection pack. I couldn't remember who did it, but had them like, yes, that is Sparkling Bear Flock. You've got it. Yep, that was Spellbinders. So Sparkling Teddy Bear, you've got it, my friend. All right, then back to our little foiling panel. So we already showed Seasons of Gratitude. You've got 4 different ones in there. There is your sample. This one is called Burlap. So you've got positive and negative in there. Lots of leaves. Showed a sample with that one. Oh, this one's really fun. Look at this. So this is called Spooky Hello. And you've got these great little outlines. That's really fun. Positives and negatives on those. You could go back through and coordinate them in. Oh, there is a stencil. I may have forgotten to order the stencil, but there is a stencil that goes with this too that we can get in to color the images in. Oh, and look at this. I didn't forget it on this one though. So for the fall greetings stencil, there is also foil panels. So you can run this through first, and then you can come along with your stencil and color in easy peasy all your little foil panels. How cool is that? That is super fun. So fall greetings foilable sheets, or you can just use these as is. You could just foil them. You could color them in yourself. You don't necessarily need the stencil for it, but it is going to make it a whole lot easier. So fall greetings foilable sheets. Then we already looked at the bold plaids. And I think that takes us through all the foilables. And we already looked at all of these. Satin aqua, watercolor neutral, then the two new ones, waterfall gold, and then that satin ginger. Those are the two new ones that just came in. All right, that is Pink and Main, my friends. Next up, we're gonna hit Lawn Fawn. I'm gonna start at the beginning up here, and I'm gonna work my way around the table. Now, first thing though, Lawn Fawn does have two new washi tapes. They forgot to ship my washi tapes. They weren't in the box. So we've got Silly Goose washi tape, and we've also got, look at that tree line washi tape. It is so pretty. So we'll be getting those in. They've also got some really, really fun fall paper here. So we've got the 12 by 12 collection and the 6 by 6. This is called Favorite Flannel. Favorite Flannel. Oh, hold on. Nope. Cancel that. This should be like this. Here we go. Well, what the world? Hold on. What's going on here? Oh, here we go. Now I got it. So Favorite Flannel, that's the collection kit. You're going to get 12 papers in this one. These are the papers you're going to get in this pack. Got a great little rainbow here. This one I did open stock. Love this one. This is called Mocha Mint Coffee. We did this one open stock. And you know I did this one open stock. I mean, it's like a fall rainbow flannel. So this one's called Apple Cider. We did this one. Look at that. We did that one open stock as well. And then all the colors repeat in here. So for the collection kit, Favorite Flannel collection kit, you're going to get 2 of each of those. So 6 different papers, 2 of each. You're going to get 12 in the pack. And then we've also got it in the 6 by 6 pad. And as you can see here, they're one side printed on these, not double-sided. There's your 6 by 6. And then our open stock of apple cider and open stock of that mint mocha. Mocha mint, doesn't matter. And then we also restocked our stamped chamois. That's just a restock. Dawn wants a 12 by 12 pack as well. So Dawn and Debbie are both snagging one of those. Thank you, friends. Got it, got it. All right, and then we're going to move back around the table. All right, new stuff. So this one is not new. This was a previous release, but it goes along beautifully with this release. And you're going to be seeing a lot of the designers pull a lot of these back out of their stash. So we've got stitched gourds. So that is one that could be in your stash. Not new, but it is perfect for fall. This is a new one, Build a Drink Mug add-on. So look how fun this is. You've got this great little mug. You could turn it into a little shaker. You've got fall options with the little cinnamon stick and the little anise in there. Then you've got little sugar cubes, marshmallows. So cute. Here is one here. Wishing you a happy fall. And look at all the fun little stuff in there in the little mug. So Build a Drink Mug add-on. Now, they did some reveal wheel stuff, and we were out of the starter. So if you're loving reveal wheel stuff, but you don't have the starter yet, we've got the starter back in for reveal wheel. It creates a little interactive that the spinner actually sits right in here. And then as you spin, it turns, and you can see this little image moving around, and it switches. It's really, really fun. Fall, they did so we've got our Scripty Fall. And then we've got the Scripty Fall outline. Here's a fun little sample using that one. So cute. Let's see, platform pop-up. We were just out of our platform pop-ups. Got that die back in stock. Okay, this one is called Pick of the Patch add-on. That goes with, this is an older one called Pick of the Patch. So this is an older one. It may be in your stash. It is, in case you do numbers, LF1754. So 17, so that is, it's been around for a while. It's a really cute stamp set. I think we ordered in almost every year when it comes time for fall because the design team uses it on so many different things. You do have a little die set that coordinates with it. And now they have added on to that. This is Pick of the Patch add-on. I love that little thank you script in there. Pick of the Patch add-on also has a die set right there. Oh, sorry. That should be stencil set. Here's the die set in my hand. Here's the die set. Here's the stencil set. And you can see there's a little window there. So you could use that in your reveal wheel as well. So that's a fun one to add to the reveal wheel. Oh, there we go. Same ones. So again, Pick of the Patch stamp, die, and stencil. This was one I pulled off the shelf because we're looking at fall, so it works perfectly. This was from last year's fall release. It's for the Ta-Da diorama, but you can use it just like a regular fall leaf. It's the maple leaf window add-on. It will cut out that beautiful skeleton leaf. Really, really pretty. Next, we've got this fun little fall tiny tags. I also ordered back in just regular tiny tags. So we've got regular tiny tags, fall tiny tags. Look at the little pumpkin face. You can stick on there too. And then now we have tiny tag sayings fall. Happy fall, many thanks, happy Halloween, happy Turkey Day, trick or treat. I'm so thankful for you. Cute little set there. Then they did another Build a Sentiment. This is Henry's Build a Sentiment Fall. Turkey Day filled with stuffed witching you. No tricks, just treats. So you've got all kinds of great little sentiments in here, comments in here, verbiage in here that you can just create your own little verbiage. Super, super fun. More leaves. Small stitched leaves. Look how pretty those are going to be. And then we have larger ones, stitched leaves. So two different sizes there. Small stitched and stitched. Then we've got fall leaves backdrop. This is not a new one. This is a previously released one, but I'm going to show you a sample we have on the shelf. It is so pretty. I get this little guy back in every year. Look at how that turns out. Now this was done on like an ombre paper, but you could easily do an ink blend to get that same little technique. You could do this out of watercolor paper, come in and bring your Tim Holtz watercolor pencils, color those in, hit them with your water brush, all kinds of fun techniques you can do with that. So we restocked our fall leaves background or backdrop. Fall leaves backdrop. Again, this is not a new one, so it may be in your stash, but it is definitely a good one to get in at Christmas. All right. Oh, Pick of the Patch. So I did show you this one. They also added the stencil for it. So Pick of the Patch, again, this is an older one, stamp, stencil, and now our stamp die, and they've added stencil. So if you've got Pick of the Patch in your stash, you may want to come back now and add the stencil in. All right, next up. So this is so fun. And we've got a little cheat sheet here. You may remember at Easter, they came out with this bunny. She was adorable. We have all kinds of great samples with her. Here she is with her little wobble going on there. But look at how adorable she is. They did have clothes for her this spring as well. And now they have come back and they have added, oh my gosh, costumes. She has costumes. He has costumes. Now they have added Halloween and little action figures. So cute. So this first one here, this is going to get you the little ghost. It's going to get you the little superhero and the fairy. This one is called Build a Critter More Costumes. So make sure you tell me more costumes, because this one is just Build a Critter costumes. So it's like they couldn't stop with one set. They probably had all kinds of ideas. So they right away did Build a Critter costumes and more costumes. This one here is LF3853. Look how cute. Look how cute. And then we've got LF3852. And I am pretty certain that they have got this available on their website as a little download too. That way you can download this for your own inspiration and stick it in your craft binder. So we've got the Build-A-Critter costumes and more costumes. Move it along. Look at this one, Cornucopia. Is that not so stinking cool? This is a brand new one. Let's see. A lot of those sentiments will work for the pumpkin and the reveal will. Yes, they will. A lot of those sentiments will work perfect. And I think Stacy's talking about the tiny tag sentiments for fall. These are perfect size for the reveal wheel. Where am I at? Sorry, I've got somebody texting me, so I got text flashing across my screen. So I'm like, I don't have time. I'm working. All right, next up. Oh my gosh, I told you guys this is so good. Next is called Build a Jack-O-Lantern. Look how cute this guy is. Oh my gosh. And look, they have the bunny popping out of him. The little bunny from right there. So there's Build a Jack-O-Lantern. Super cute. This one has been super popular. This is Knock Knock, Who's There? It's a little interactive guy. Look, they peek out. Ah, is that not too cute? Oh my gosh. Absolutely adorable. Now I'm looking here because, oh, hold on. I'm going to jump over here and I got to reach something here. I'm like, I've got Stacy's beautiful samples. I know I got some from the company though too, because I had to order a bunch to get these. Here we go. So here's Miss Stacy D's. Stacy, I hope you guys can see, she went through and put some shimmer spray on here even. Look how cute they are. Look at the little guy mowing, and while he's mowing, everybody's just kind of like chilling out, having fun in the tree while he's out sweating 110 degrees out there. So again, that is the Knock Knock Who's There tree. And then adding to that, the Knock Knock Who's There. So that gives you that interactive part. Knock Knock Who's There. And then we've also got the tree add-on. So there are those. What is this guy? Oh, Jump for Joy. That goes over here. Okay. Let's see. What else did I want to show you? Oh, here's that bunny. There she is. And she is in that Build a Jack-O-Lantern. So there's the Build a Jack-O-Lantern. Look how cute that is. We also have another one using, and look, so we've got a horizontal version and a vertical version, so it works for both. So we've got the Knock Knock Who's There tree add-on and the Knock Knock Who's There. Look at that. Honk honk hooray. Smile You Silly Goose. Isn't that adorable? So cute. Look at the texture you get on the tree too from that die. So there are those. We've got stitched pumpkins here. That's a new one. That's a new one. And then we've got the Knock Knock Who's There rectangle door add-on. So in the set, you get oval doors, but if you want a rectangle door, now they've got a little rectangle door add-on too. There's that. Then we're not to that one yet. Okay, we're doing good. All right. We did that one. Leaves border. I've got a sample with that one for you. Look at all these samples we have for showing day. Thank you, Stacy. Oh, she also used, where did that one go? We just did that one. Oh, here we go. This one uses the Pick of the Patch add-on right here. Then it's also using the leaves border. And then check out this one. This one is called Silly Goose. So cute. So you've got all these cute little geese on here. Look at the little mama goose reading to the baby goose. Oh, I just can't. Let's have a gander. Once upon a time, fairy tale, silly joke, egg facts, honk honk hooray, thonk you, me gustus, you're golden, happy birthday, I like you, honk if it's your birthday, and then you silly goose. So fun. So Silly Goose has a stamp, die, and stencil option. Here's a sample with it. Here are Silly Goose add-on sentiments. May your day be golden, flappy, egg-mazing, you're a good egg, you're goose-tastic, my favorite egghead, smile. So cute there. And then my other sample I have, we've got a couple different options on this one too. So this is using an older little border, and then the little mouse, the little moon. I'm looking at the cute little mouse on there. And look at how they've kind of done this like wicked even. Is that not adorable? This set is called Halloween Mice. It's your day, swoosh, you'll be popular, happy Halloween, trick or cheese, you are bewitching, eek, scary costume, witch you were here. So cute. So this one here is called Halloween Mice. Halloween Mice have a stamp, stencil, die option. Here's 2 samples with it for you. And then this one also uses, once again, another sample using that Pick of the Patch add-on. That is going to be such a good little set. Okay, so if you're looking here and you're wondering, like, look at my sample and this guy's naked, here he is. That's not a weird egg in there. That is if you're not using it for the reveal wheel, you come through and now you add that little inside oval to finish your pumpkins. That's what that is. Not a crazy egg in there, finishes your pumpkin. Okay, and then making sure. Yep, got all those. Okay. And then this one here was an older one. This is called Jump for Joy. Jump for Joy came back in on this order because they added a stencil for it. So each release they have been, do I have the tree frame? Ooh, and I will see. If not, I know I have an order I have to place this week with Lawn Fawn for special requests. So I can always add that tree one on for you. You just let me know if you want it or not. If I don't have it, I can get it in super quick. So that they have been taking 1 or 2 stamp sets every release and adding stencils for those. So this one here is Jump for Joy. That's going to make it so easy to color in all those cute little leaves. So there's that set. We just did this one, Halloween Mice, stamp die stencil. Yep, got that one. Next, so they have been doing that spring basket, and we had all those fun little Easter eggs and spring things to go on that one. Now we have a fall add-on for that. That's another one that Stacy used on this card here. So she again used the Scripty Fall on this one, and that is the fall basket. So this little basket came out of a spring set. We have the baskets, and now we've got new little add-ins for it. But again, I want you to think about those little postage stamp stencils, the little window dies that you've got as well too. These are going to be great little add-ins for all kinds of sets like that. So again, this one is called Spring Basket Add-on. Look at that cute little snail. Oh, I just can't. He's adorable. So that's a great one there. Spring Basket Add-on Fall. That one again, stamp, die, stencil. So there are those. Silly Goose, we did that. And then I just pulled in a few other good ones off the shelf that if they're in your stash and you're picking up some of this stuff for fall, make sure you pull these out as well, or you may want to add them. This one is called Sunflower Border. Oh, shoot, I was going to see if that had a sample on the back. It does not. It's a great little flower border here, though. And then this one is called Sunny Sunflower, and that makes a nice big sunflower. Ah, that one's got a sample on it for you. Super cute card. So there are those. And then last but not least, our last two items of the day, we have got Autumn Breeze stencil. Hopefully you can see this swoosh that it does. So it comes around and it kind of goes like this. It's this great swoosh of fall leaves on there. Ah, there we go on the back. Look at that. I love this one. Autumn Breeze stencil. It's just one in there. So this is just $7 for that one. But this one would be so pretty, kind of doing like a little ombre thing. How pretty would that be? You could ink blend this and then maybe come back with your embossing pen. Following me. And then just add a little bit of embossing highlights and then put your embossing powder, heat set it. Oh, that would be so, so pretty. You could come through, you could ink blend the whole thing and then just come through a few shoop with some of your texture paste. Go back in, add a little bit of texture paste. So this one's going to be a really fun one to play with. And then they also did a wood grain stencil. I think this would be really, I mean, you know how we love a good rainbow. I think kind of a fall rainbow of color would be really, really pretty on this one. There you can see that one, a little sample there. Autumn Breeze stencil, you've got it. Oh, Debbie and Robin, you've got it, ladies. Good choice on that one. And again, this is just a single one too. So it's not a layer one. So it's just $7 for that one because you've just got the one stencil in there. So I'm going to pull those for you guys. Thank you. Thank you. And I think, friends, I think that's it. So I'm going to go back through our samples real quick. Give you guys a little image of all of those. That way, if you want to make a little screenshot, you can do that. Thank you, Lawn Fawn, for the great samples. Thank you, Miss Stacy, for the great samples. Gloria wants Autumn Breeze too. You've got it. And there's those. Oh, so, so fun. Whew, I know, that was a lot. Again, two companies I normally don't show you guys on the same day. It's just how it fell this month. I really should have shown you Lawn Fawn last week, but with my uncle's funeral and leaving early on Friday and not being here on Saturday, it just made it really hard to show that one to you guys before I wasn't going to be here over the weekend. So today it was a double-decker with Pink and Main and also Lawn Fawn. Two beautiful fall and Halloween releases. Oh, I love, love, love them. So hopefully you saw some that you loved as well too. If you're watching us on replay, still put your comments down here. We don't pull any items until tomorrow. So thank you all of you for kind of hanging out with me tonight and watching along and you know, asking your questions and all that good stuff. Anne says she would love one. Okay, I didn't see that one in. I'm flipping up to make sure I didn't miss anything. So I will get you that tree backdrop ordered for sure. So, all right, crafty friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me a little bit tonight. I am Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. You'll find me here the rest of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, doing my thing, showing you guys all the fun new stuff that we're getting in for the week. I know that we've got Uniquely Creative just about checked in, so we'll probably do that one tomorrow. I've got great restocks up there. Graphic 45 is shipping, so that will hopefully be in the next couple days. And then we've got Doodlebug on the way with some of that new, let's see, has the Botanical Buzz album come in yet? Sue, did we not ship that to you? I thought we shipped your Botanical Buzz. If not, I'll check inventory. I know I had one pulled for you. That should have gone out in one of your last boxes. So double check that box. I'm going to sneak past you real quick. I'm going to take you into the back room. I want to show you what your Botanical Buzz album kit looks like, because I thought I had one pulled for you, but it didn't have a good label on the front. So Okay, so Sue, your botanical buzz is going to look like this. So check your box for me, my friend. You've got a little binder in there. 6x6 pad is in there. Color swatch ochre is in there. Your puffy stickers is in there. And then also there should be a pack of lasers in there too. So should have had that. Waiting patiently for Uniquely Creative. I know. There's a lot. There's a lot in that Uniquely Creative one. So Sue, check your stuff. I will run inventory checks on this tonight. And if we're one over, then I know. But I had one set aside for you. That's why I thought it got stuck in your box. So I did just get the the YouTube link and the instructions link. So now that stuff just got released. So you let me know here. I will put that on my to-do first thing tomorrow to do an inventory check on those, because I'm sending out emails with all the class content in it anyway tomorrow. So that is one of the things on my to-do list. So all right, friends, thank you so much. Hope you guys have an amazing crafty, blessed evening, and I will see all of you around 4:30 again tomorrow for our next What's New. All right, you guys take care. Thanks now. Bye.